Hey everybody, Rebels of Cloud9 here. I'm going to be doing a very cool special inbox review. You remember a while ago, I said that past year rather, for Christmas, I didn't get any styrene, I didn't get any model kits. It was very sad, so I had to buy some for myself, which isn't a bad thing, is it? Because then you know exactly what you're getting and you get exactly what you want. Although, it is always very fun to be, surprised and see something interesting. But this one definitely was interesting. Now, I wasn't able to open this one for a couple days. I've had this for a few days now, and like I said, I haven't been able to open it because it stinks horribly of some perfume in here, and I had an immediate allergic reaction to it, where I actually had to yell for someone to come over, put it in the box, and take it away. And basically, it's been airing out ever since. I had to run for an inhaler because I was having trouble breathing. No idea what they did. I contacted the seller. They had no idea what I was talking about. But this is it. This is so cool. I'm going to try and show the box. The box is destroyed, basically. But check this out. This is AML. This is an A6M2-K, the Trainer Zero. As far as I understand, there's only one of these in plastic. I've heard that there's another one in plastic. I know that they make it in vacuum form. I'm not brave enough to attempt that yet. But, yeah, here it is. I have one. I'm so excited. Because you can get this in 48 scale from Hasegawa quite easily. But in 72nd scale, oh, I can already smell it. Okay, if I quit the video anytime soon, it's because I'm having a reaction. And I need to stop. But I'm going to soldier on through this because I'm doing okay. So yeah, there's vacuum form. I know there's a resin one. Hasegawa has, again, the 48 scale, but as far as I know, this is the only one in 72nd scale. Now, I'm not going to paint it like this. It's going to be like this with the black and orange. It has to be orange. It has to be Trainer orange. Come on. I don't know why they never did that to begin with. They made it gray, and then they gave you a second option, which was green. Boring. Now, this is a limited run kit. I know that there's another version of this kit, and it has resin wings, stabilizers rather. And this one did not come with those resin stabilizers, so I was a bit surprised. Nothing for me to cry about, even though I probably will, because I can. First world problems. 2 vacuum form canopies. I was a little nervous about these at first, but the plastic is really thick, and the panel lines are beautifully defined. Beautifully defined. I'm not going to have any trouble cutting these out and masking them myself. They're very hard for me to display properly. I apologize. But very nice. So I'm very happy with these. And you get 2. So screw one up, at least I have another one there. Let's look at the plastic. So it all comes on one big styrene sheet here. Oh, yeah, there it is again. Kind of one of the problems with a lot of these check kits, these like limited run ones, is you get a lot of flash. And this one is covered in flash. There's a lot of good things to this kit. I'm not trying to knack on it and say, point out all its faults, but it's going to take me a very long time to clean all this stuff up. I'm going to be busy on this for a very long time. Granted, when I get around to building this one, which I hope will be soon, I'm going to be spending so much of my time just cleaning, and I hate doing that on any project. Because it kind of, for me at least, I know a couple other people, it kind of kills the mood when you have to do so much cleaning on it. There is some recessed panel lining in it. Sometimes it's really nice, like on the wings here, it's quite nice. On the fuselage here, it's a little less defined. The bottom of the wings in particular, kind of in the middle, it's very undefined. So I'm not going to scribe it. I made up my mind to that already. Oh, sorry. I'm just going to build it. If I sand down any details, too bad. Yeah, it was good while it lasted, but I suppose what I could do is I could just use the fuselage here. I could actually convert a lot of this. Oh no, I'm toying with a very bad idea now. I could convert a lot of this to the Airfix kit. Oh, bad ideas are brewing in my head. Oh, I shouldn't be thinking this. I could take all this stuff and throw it in an Airfix kit, and I would have a really nice Zero. Or I could throw it in the Tamiya kit and have a really, really nice Zero. Oh no, what am I doing? Oh, I gotta stop my brain, but I like the idea so much because I don't have to clean all this stuff. Oh man, how hard would that be? There's some sidewall details there. You just gotta cut that out. Oh, I gotta put it away. I gotta put it away. It's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. But it sounds so lovely. I actually might do it now. I'm quite serious. So let's look at the instructions here. So, get some etched bits. It's quite a bit of etched metal in this kit, surprisingly. And yeah, I like all these. They give you all the colors in Humbrol, which is easy enough for me to convert to Tamiya. Scissors, all this nice little stuff in here. The wheel wells have me concerned because you have to build. You have to build them. Look at that. That's insane, eh? They look fantastic. Don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of detail. So. Oh yeah, and then they would remove, most of them, they would remove the back cover of the tail wheel, and they would have them fixed so they wouldn't retract. Some of them did retract, but a lot of them, they had them fixed so that they could conserve the weight of the hydraulics that were in there, which would compensate for having the extra person inside the plane. Quite an interesting little thing. I don't know what these tanks are here. I have no idea what those are. They look like fuel tanks, but they're nothing I've come across in my studies, so I'm a little confused as to what these rounded tanks are. And this doesn't make any sense. What the heck are these? And why do they go on the nose? It says optional, but it doesn't say what they are. So more research for me to do. Decal application. I'll probably just do this one and then just paint it orange, just because I can. And then this one is in green, which isn't a bad one, but it's not as nice as orange. Especially since I have the paint too. I picked this up in particular for a couple other projects. This is that trainer yellow from Mr. Hobby, and it is almost spot on. Could be a little more orangey. There's a great article I was reading on Aviation Japan. He sent me a file that he made of trainer orange colors. Absolutely stunning read, and I printed it off, so I'm probably going to give that a read again before I start this project. He tries to figure out which paint closest identifies to the Zero, or to Japanese trainer aircraft rather. So here we got our metal. There's lots of little pieces here. I'm quite liking all these little radio boxes. We've got scissors there. Oh, we got seat belts up here. Of course, we got the wheelbase there, instrument panels, a whole bunch of other stuff that I'm not even sure what it's all for. But it's very nice metal. It looks great. Not too heavy on detail, which for me I like that because it's 72nd scale. You know, if it was 48 scale or 35th scale, I'd be expecting more detail. But it's not 72nd scale, and for me, I think it's perfect. This is an absolute stunning sheet of metal that I'm looking forward to, except for these. These are These are kind of scary. And then these are all the ribs that go in between there. They fit in here. Yeah, a little scary there. Alright, correction. For camouflage, A6M2-K, Genzen, Kokutai. The underside color is right there. Okay, cool. Blank piece. And the instrument panels. It always gets me when they print them off like this. It's an interesting way of doing it. It works quite well. It's nicer than having a decal most of the time, because when you have a decal, you know, it's prone to cracking and such. Oh no, the decals are a little beat up. You can see a little bit of denting in them there. But they look very nice. Very reminiscent of the Academy decals in a way. But they're very nice to read. They're very clean. And the red it looks a little faded in some areas. I quite like that. So these are, oh, okay. Oh, they all have white bands around them. Okay. Around the Hinomars there. These are a bit thick, but they're going to look nice. And there's hardly any decal film on them. I can see very, very thin decal film. So that's very nice. So, all that being said, I'm very happy to have this kit. I was not expecting this much extra work, obviously. But that kind of comes with it, doesn't it? When you get these limited run kits, they just kind of come with it. I'm seriously toying with the idea of just transforming this into just scrapping the Zero here and throwing it in another kit, because it's a lot of work. And if I have like an Airfix or the Tamiya or even a Hasegawa Zero, if I have one of those, I can make a much better kit with half the time that I would be devoting to this, if you know what I mean. Because again, like, I have to look at all the stuff that needs to be cleaned. It needs to be all done, and you know, like building these wheelbays in there. It wouldn't be an accurate review of this particular kit, but I would have one, and that's kind of my big thing, is to have a Trainer Zero. And now that I have this, I think the most important thing was this with these windows. So if I just had the windows, I could have probably done it. But now I'm looking at this, really, honestly, I don't know what to do. Oh well, I'll figure it out when I feel like building this one. But for now, here it is, the AML A6M2-K Trainer Zero. I am really looking forward to this one. I love it. I'm happy to have one. It was the first time I'd ever bid on anything on eBay and won, so that was a bonus for me. And I got one. Finally got one. I can cross this one off my list of Zeros that I need. So, that's about it, guys. Thanks for watching. This is Rose of Cloud9. I'll see you all later.